Okay, this isn't. No, I don't want to rotate device. So why is it telling me that? Oh, fuck it. So let's rotate device. It's screwing around with my live, and let's catch the last little bit of sunlight on the YouTube. So you guys actually see the topic, and for me, it probably would be a very liberating topic for me to talk about because I get this. I'm not the only one in the world who gets it. You know, we have a lot of people in the world that people are just jealous of. And you know, I was never taught to be a hateful or a jealous person. I probably the first time I ran into jealousy was my 11th birthday. My mom, that's before my mom got hooked on shit and all that. And you know, well, my grandmother was from a middle class neighborhood, but my mom always ventured out, did her own thing. You know, two different kind of people. So what happened was my mom, she was lab assistant. She was doing cool before she started fucking up and shit. And for my birthday, you know, we invited a bunch of people from the hood over and had a bunch of gifts, a bunch of presents, a bunch of brand new, up to date shit. Cause my mom and a bunch of dudes, a bunch of niggas got the best shit. So I was still naive, but I hung around a lot of people. You know, a lot of fucking poor people and shit. Poor people. I was poor as fuck. I just stayed with my grandmother and grandfather. My grandfather was from New Orleans. He's old Creole man. He was an aircraft mechanic. And my grandmother cleaned the airplane, so I always had a bunch of shit. So, a couple of dudes, you know, I thought was my friend. So I had this little Walkman, and this had to be like 83, 84. It had a little button right here. You push to turn the music off. Way back then, I had like some new shit. So it was like three, four dudes standing in front of my house mugging me when I come out the house with my new shit. And I was finna go outside and confront the situation because that's just how I was. I was Lil B, so I always hung with the big dudes. So one of my partners pulled me to the side and said, "Man, I don't think you should bring your Walkman outside because Woo 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 and them said they gonna break it and they gonna take it." So these was niggas I was cool with, but they was bigger guys than me. But that always played on me and that always stayed with me. But the title is I'm a Black Bastard. And everybody in Oakland, San Francisco, and Sacramento in the Bay Area fucking can't stand me when I step out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got a history in Oakland. I do music. I'm XD boy. I'm from 9800, Dag Village CGP, Havens Court and Bancroft. I lived in the fucking second Acorn, nigga. My house was the only motherfucking house facing the basketball court. You know, I was one of the first black families in San Leandro, Hayward. So, you know, I had a Bay Area multicultural life. But let me tell you, when my life takes a turn, and then everybody fucking starts to hate the nicest guy in the world and can't stand the nicest fucking guy in the world, and then the sun is going down. This is a beautiful life that I don't give a fuck if nobody watch or not. It'll be a document for me to watch when I get my black ass back home to motherfucking Kansas City, Missouri. Because I've been staying in California. My dumb ass came back out here, you know, with a bunch of money and fucking started doing shit and knowing I wasn't gonna get a job. I was just talking about I'm finna flip my money and hustle and go back home and got into a bunch of bullshit. Even relapsed fucking drugs, but came back out the fucking storm. All type of shit, man. But like I said, you know, I'll be going home soon, but you know, for the past 15, 16 months, God kept me here for a reason. You know, I seen a bunch of things. You know, I seen, you know, a bunch of people I came back to that I was waiting on, had love for. It was around for a minute, but, just sucked up and shriveled up. Maybe they wasn't meant to make the trip. I don't know. But, this is just my thing. This is why I said the black bastard thing. When I was 17, 18, I mean, this is a million years ago. But I guess I kicked up so much dust with the Havens Court and Bancroft, the 1993 drought, and it wasn't me, man. I had partners doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just had to connect. I was, one person probably mind me saying their name because they still on Facebook and they legitimate. But we talking about, we'll just say the brothers, Damon and Rob. Rolling on Havens Court and this and that. And when I was on Havens Court, I had to be like 15 years old. I already had a big old Motorola cell phone, had all type of cars, Chevys. I was even getting my Mac on back then. It was a girl's home right up the street. I didn't know what I was fucking doing, man. I was running the hooker selling drugs. My mother wasn't number 34. I look at that like my mother was a baby. She got blindsided. I was 15. And me and my mother was running a fucking operation, believe it or not. Like they say, the oldest child is always off the fucking hook. So for years, that's why I'm so keen to women and shit sometimes, because my mother ran the round table on Havens Court and Bancroft. I was 15, 16, 17. I watched my mom, my aunties, and the bros from Havens Court do female gangster shit for a whole 2 years while I went to school and sold packages out the back window, and my mom helped me sell packages. So, me learning the game wasn't me, reading a book or, or Instagram or, and a lot of guys that I know, even niggas who went on to be millionaires and shit, will rock up on me and say, Joe, you got game like a motherfucker. Niggas, a lot of dudes got game and all this shit, but I wish I was never labeled in a city, especially like Oakland. It's like if you a dickhead in Oakland, and everybody is like Oakland, San Francisco, fucking Bay Area, you gotta be a total fucking asshole. But what it was, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. So after doing all this shit at a young age, and then my life flipping back, me getting fucking shot in the back for no fucking reason, just walking home when I was 16 years old, motherfucker ran off. When I got 18, I had a girlfriend and all this shit, so I got out the street. I got off Havens Court and Bancroft, came back to 98th. And what really saved my life before I went to San Quentin? I don't want to puff up this in your face and fire it up because I look like a knock. I wasn't going to start this live, but today been a hell of a day. Let me look like a knock. Sun finna be gone. I don't know how this going to look, so I don't know if it's going to go an hour because I'm not turning my car light on. Excuse me. Hold on. So, with me knowing all these things and women talking, and I'm seeing women get beat up, and I'm seeing women not having no money and they getting neglected from the table, and then I got hoes coming in the house with they tricks spending 200-300, piece to Charlotte, piece to Diane, and all them real hookers who when MacArthur and all that shit was still rolling all the way up to 90th still had the hotels and the arcades and the Pioneers Chicken and shit. They was still doing it live all the way up to 92. So these bras that come to my house, straight, known, notorious hookers in Oakland. Come to my house, spend 100, 200, miles. But one thing, let me tell you about my mama. My drug habit. I would get away with a lot of shit. I would get away with murder, had females all at the house. Because my mom would be like, but my mom had a good man. My mom had a nigga from Cincinnati. John Leaks, Doc. Peace to my stepbrothers and sisters, Lorenzo, John, my stepsister Pearl. Good, strong nigga. Moved across the street from us. You know, he and Doc had a lot of game too. You know, old Cincinnati player. To give my mom, you had to be a hell of a nigga. My dad was a hell of a nigga, believe it or not. Doc was a hell of a nigga. My mom was Oakland broad. She was a little short Oakland broad with game from a little cul-de-sac neighborhood. Like, you know, his neighborhood is a trip. But how my life turned out, you know, even my friends, and when I got to the pen and saw people like Doobie Durrow, Arthur Jones, and Tim Bluford and all of them, they was like, Joe, man, your grandmother would have never expected you to be in no fucking San Quentin, you know. But I started smelling myself. I was going to Madison, like I said in another video. I had a good teacher, Miss Harden. She called my grandmother. I'm looking at girls in class, smelling myself. So, 14, I went and stayed with my mom on Haven Square in Bancroft. And that's when all the bullshit started. I had a cousin, he was already, well, my family members on my father's side. My cousin was already full-fledged in it. You know, my cousin D, I ain't gonna say his whole name, was like 4 or 5 years older than me. So he was already driving, doing it, known, and so he rocked up on me and had a phone booth on Haven Square in Bancroft. Joe, you want to do this and that? I liked the money, so I came back to 98th, and it was so easy. And first, my friends was buying it. Joe, he was, ooh, them too big boots. So I was getting $40 a month. I had to chase my mom down in the Acorn, go to the drug houses, and I'm getting like made $100 an hour. It was no contest. I didn't even have to see dope fiends at first. So let's talk about 2000. Let's go all the way to my life in 2019 and why I feel the way I do today about myself first of all, and me almost having to leave the Bay Area, and me probably feeling a little sad in my relationship with females in the Bay Area. You know, it's neither here nor there. Like, been here a whole year. Last year was kind of sad. I pushed the line. You know what I'm saying? I got a little chump change, but my whole objective ever since December of last year was taking my cars home. So then I started fucking up. I had my chains and shit on, but I pawned 2 of my rings, fooling myself because I picked up that shit again. You know, I ain't never did no hard drugs or nothing like that, but my first experience with Titi or Christina Aguilera or Whoopty Whoop was like 14 years old in a Sprite. Ingested. I wouldn't advise nobody to do no stupid shit like that. But as I started doing dirty Sprites and messing around, and I became Uncle Hitler again. Hitler came back black because I thought I could sell crank and do crank. Holy shit. What happened? So, Joe gets sucked the fuck up. What was that, 5-6 months ago? And I guess even the fucking OPD noticed, because they hauled my ass to jail. Or I got set up and, you know, did a couple of months or two. They they got the Death Star across the street from Santa Rita. They just take you to court underground and you're fucked. You be wishing you was going to Oakland type shit. My heart was like this. And Santa Rita, hold the fuck on. Nigga, they was talking about Mr. Vine, nigga. We got a 10-piece for you. You run around slapping Mexicans and shit at Wendy's and shit. You know fucking know better. And I'm sitting there like, you know what? I got a life now and I'm fucking in California and I'm gonna fucking go to jail or go down on a technicality. I'm gonna have to whack a nigga off just for stepping on my motherfucking shoe because shit can get hectic sometimes. Like a whole hate storm can come through this motherfucker. One day the Mexicans tripping, one day the niggas tripping. So me, I got a cold click, you know, but one thing everybody know about me, when I'm by myself, you just might get it. You know, I don't front nobody off or woo woo woo. But I got a cold click throughout Oakland. And that's why I don't like being played with or being fagged with like I'm a motherfucking punk by no motherfucking faggot. Because everybody know how I rock and everybody know how I get on. So when somebody see me in public or see a broad and start playing with me, you know, it has to be a little too much. It has to be flamboyant out of reach to where I even verbally say something like I was crazy. But see, a lot of this shit is like playing on me because I've been through all the shit I was gonna go through. My little change is stacking up here and there, but shit slowed down. Like I said, I have to stop even, and this is the fucked up part. How a female fall into your lap. But I invest a lot of money going around looking for slut boxes. You know what I'm saying? To make their life a whole fucking better place and maybe can put some paint on the Bay Area where it ain't then. You know what I'm saying? You can't get angry at not, applying the grease or not coming up with the right results or whatever. But also, I have to understand why I left the Bay Area. Because conformity and rent and backstabbing and high-minded people and fake popularity and dirty macking and all this shit. This shit is running rampant at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And it's shit that I don't deal with. But like I say, how I move, I move in silence by myself most of the time here or there. And then it's like I'm labeled so anybody in the public feel I'm studied, I'm this, I'm that. So anybody in the public feel they can fuck with me or study me or push a button at any certain given fucking time at home. And the shit goes on too fucking long. I could drive around all day, but I'm not like that. But maybe I'm getting to the age to where I just have to drive my car to certain destinations. I still like riding skateboards, bicycles. I still have hobbies. But where I live, even in Missouri, those hobbies don't work sometimes because Missouri poverty level is way worse than the California poverty level. I'm just a person who likes to be out and like people, like nature, and I like to interact with people. That's why I can't be in no fucking car all the time, doing what I'm doing or going where I'm going. But it's to the point to where I'm trying to stay in the hood and even stay away from the track and going around females because it's like the shit at this point is becoming too much of a problem. Everybody know me. I shoot fucking shot every time I go out. I probably made a pass at every fucking woman who was fucking worthy of my fucking time, presence, or essence in this city twice. So don't give me no bullshit about don't nobody know me or know what the fuck I'm about. But I'm gonna have to air this motherfucker out because I'm getting hot sometimes for no motherfucking reason. Walking up and down Market Street doing this and that or going fucking downtown, hit my three destinations. One thing about downtown Oakland, I don't really do it at night because nothing really goes on at night. But if it's a concert or some weird shit like that, you know how I move, I expect certain shit. And nobody's fucking winning anything, but the person I contact. But I mean, just to walk down the street for me, even if I'm not out magging or trying to sell some weed or just trying or run around doing my superhero thing, it gets very hard for me to move around. Like I say, I'm the most fucking famous, unfamous person I ever fucking knew. I love the Bay Area. It's one of the most beautifulest places probably on fucking earth. It's right on the fucking ocean. It's always blue. I'm sitting right in the middle of the fucking ghetto. Oakland, California, 98th Avenue, but the airport is over there, and it's like that's why I call Oakland the Sapphire City. It's just beautifully blue. Then when I go over the fucking bridge and go to San Francisco, the fucking scenery never fucking gets old. It's like it's one of the most fucking beautiful cities in the world. It's like watching TV. It's like watching Paris or something. So It's like sometimes California can be one big prison, one big mind game. But you can even listen to the fucking Eagle song Hotel California, and it would fucking tell you California always been like that. You know, under a certain essence or a little, well, you know, the minority has the rule of majority, but you know, California is so yuppified and so beautiful and so, you know, they make people out here do flips and flops and do what the fuck ever they want. You know, the let's not talk about the cattle ranch because I don't want my shit tapped again. But California people are the most subjected people to some bullshit you would ever want to fucking meet. And, you know, everywhere you go in the United States, I want to get to California. I want to get to California. I understand why a lot of people would come out here. Oh, the weather's where I live. The weather is fucked up. But some people are conformatory people. Some people get down here, and as long as they got a fucking job and rent and can populate and shit and work like slaves, I guess they're fucking happy. I guess that's how my grandmother had to do it and shit when they came here. It made it a lot easier for us. But like I said, I'm walking around Oakland being set up too, and I don't like my grandmother looking back. As long as I run around here, I'm gonna be labeled, especially when I'm in this area. People dialing 9 fucking got their fingers out on 911 right now. I'm gonna see the police in about 30 minutes just for sitting on the set. But it's like everybody try to label me like, oh, I ain't got shit, or I'm back staying in Oakland and this and that. Fuck, I've been here a whole fucking year. At this fucking point, how the fuck can I complain about people being total cunts and fucking bitches? You know, I just wish in the beginning, for one thing, I made it a little easier on myself and was more mature to say, look, my shit is going down. Let me cut. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't get the car fixed, well, my car would have made it at first till I started running around fucking it up. Even if I don't get my car fixed, just get out there and go to work and get a job and refurbish your bank account. For some reason, I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit at first. And I don't live no fucking street dreams. I was out here trying to get my motherfucking money back, trying to refurbish my motherfucking bank account. But how the fuck can I fall into a vortex with 5, 6, 7, 8 months go by? You know, this is a warning to whoever would be smart enough to listen about their drug habit, first of all. And this would be a warning to anybody who knew me, who knew I don't sit up here and fucking practice lies. You know, the first thing I took was a vow of fucking positivity. If I start fucking lying to you, nigga, you better run. Because it's a fucking good man lying. And I don't fucking like lying about anything. You know, I took my oath of Mayad. I took my oath of positivity. I took my oath of fucking religion, Jesus Christ. You know, it all goes together. That's the first rule of being a king. You have to take a spiritual, positive fucking oath. Alright, and then when you take that oath, it's certain things you can't fucking do and you won't fucking do for money or fucking power. Okay? Because there is fucking karma in the world. That's why you gotta respect any judge. Every time I go to jail, well, not saying like that. Let's fucking say the bad place. That was a fucking past life when I was ignorant. And I know it's probably a couple of ignorant ass niggas out there on their way. Or they fucking just got out from hustling soups on the tier and all this type of shit. Do I look like I'm a nigga that's yeah, I done been to the pen. I done got stabbed. I done stabbed niggas. I done lived on the 4th, 5th tier. Fucking San Quentin, fucking Corcoran, fucking even fucking Arizona. I mean, come on, nigga. I just look like this. You know? I done threw my voice out beginning of the year. Thank God I'm just getting my voice back. But all in all, like I say, you see the title. You know, Black Bastard. Everybody hates me. There's a lot of people got people jealous of them. Who fucking gives a fuck? You know, fuck jealous people. That's another motherfucking thing. You know, everybody's not gonna think the same. Everybody's not gonna have the same fucking wavelengths. You know, so, you know, let's cut the shit. Alright? Everybody know who Papa Joe is. Motherfucker, y'all hate Papa Joe. I've been live 200 fucking years. I ain't one motherfucking person act like they want to motherfucking see this shit. But who gives a fuck? Because subconsciously, I know that everybody's fucking probably listening. Come on, man. It's fucking Papa Joe. But I just hope this stays on because I'm not only telling you about my life, I'm being a little selfish too because I'm working all this shit out within the whole year. If I ever had somebody over my house, if anybody ever asked me, well, what do you been through in Oakland? I'm gonna have them. All you gotta do is pull this YouTube live up I did, and I'll tell you about it. So, well, the broad that I met in when I went to jail the first time didn't count. It didn't count. We just talking about the broads who was gonna be with the shit. And this might sound selfish, but this is what happened last year. 2018 was last year. I came in October. Them motherfuckers busted me downtown. It was cold. I handled some business downtown. I knew I had a warrant. That's why I came back. That was one of the main reasons I came back. So I went downtown. I handled some business with a lawyer. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm scot-free. I'm just going to slide back to Missouri. Do you know I was headed to Jack London Square? I had my little jewelry on. You know, Papa Joe back in the day. That's one thing I was known for. I used to be on that hot-ass corner, Haven Square, Bancroft. Every chain at Duran, I used to have it. You know, draped up with glasses on, new fits. And I used to get packages and just fuck up. I used to buy fits every other day. You know, I used to go to school ringed up, jewelried up, but that's just how shit was back in the day. But, you know, I like nice things. I don't buy jewelry to, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's what women do. Women buy shoes and shit to impress other women. Like I say, I'm not no stranger to the game, and every time you see me, I might be alone, but I observe niggas. I know niggas, got nephews, got kids, you know, but in the game, come on, it's just the Bay Area. I grew up out here. But in the game, ain't nobody gonna fuck with it like me. You know, out here for one thing. And another thing is, this shit is, it'll never be like it was, but if you just wanna come to Oakland and not even be on no street shit, it's like, this shit is terrible, bud. It's terrible. And I don't know why niggas be feeling like that about me all the time. I couldn't even go to East 14th right fucking now and just fucking probably go to Walmart, car breakdown. It's blood. Oh, I was finna tell you about the broad, but no, ain't no broads. I'm not finna do nothing on East 14th. No broads I know finna do nothing on East 14th. I'm not barely about to sell a car on East 14th. Me and my Uncle Van, we cut a car up in a garage a couple of months ago on East 14th. I didn't even want to be on East 14th. I swear to God, a nigga had a 14-year-old bitch. Not even 14. This is a fucking minor running around on 80. Bunch of fucking drunks. This bitch crossing the street. And it's a little Mexican bitch at that. It's like 14 years old. This is like, it's real niggas out here and shit. Come on, but certain shit be hella fucking loose. So we cutting the car up, and this shit is going on. So I'm like, but I'm fucking in Oakland. I'm trying to go home. But I swear to God, if I see this little girl go up to a nigga or something, I'm gonna fucking stab the shit out this nigga, blood. And I'm not only gonna be fucked up, like, probably in the town with one of these niggas, but I'm gonna be in motherfucking jail, bro. And certain, you know, not even saying nothing like that, but I swear to God, I was going to the pawn shop one day. And I saw the girl on Fruitville, like 2 or 3 months after that. It didn't look like she cleaned her life up that much, but bitch probably went to school where, I don't fucking know, blood. But like I said, I wish, not even fucking wish, but I shouldn't have got my black ass stuck in Oakland for one thing. Another thing, non-fucking niggas handling their business. It's fucking trouble. I don't give a fuck if you're a white nigga, you're a Mexican nigga, woo. Like I say, it's hard for me to move. Please, niggas ain't gonna watch this shit, but I hope the fucking word get out. I'm not after your rusty, dusty ass broad. Nigga, you got nothing I want. And niggas know me. You know what I'm saying? But most niggas ain't cool. You know, I wouldn't give you no fucking game so you can go out there and get 30, 40 fucking years. But like I say, it's not about games. It's not about this. It's not about that. But when motherfuckers can't respect, you know what I'm saying? My motherfucking life, even in general, at a certain point, when niggas start doing the monkey dance and niggas pull out the tamarines and start clapping and shit, because King Joseph is on the move. And you know, I get the 2, 3, I get the 10-car convoy, and I get motherfuckers stopping. And you know what I'm saying? This is legal in Oakland for me. You know what I'm saying? So just hope to God, like, it's a fucking miracle that I pulled out that rusty, dusty ass tech and just started fucking going on the fucking rampage. It's, you know, it's just blood. It's total bullshit. And I gotta give it to myself first of all and give it to God for self-restraint and self fucking control. Cause ain't a cap been bust around this motherfucker even out of anger in fucking 6, 7, 8 months. I remember before I moved to Missouri, I had the little 25 chop. I had to go keep buying bullets because every time I fucking came out the house, I was letting off. It'd be 6 in the morning. I don't give a fuck because motherfuckers is hella foul. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, respect my gangster or you fucking don't, bro. But not even saying a shit like that. It's like blood. Well, I can say blood, I can say cuz I'm a fucking Oakland nigga. But peace to Baby Scrooge from 50s Inglewood. Cause I'ma say like this, when I went down in 2009, if it wasn't for Blood Gang, nigga, I wouldn't have had a TV, I wouldn't have had shit. Nigga, my homie gave me his TV, nigga, and then his mama sent him a TV, nigga. He let that TV sit there, nigga, 3 weeks. Because, oh, it's another TV, nigga. He was like, Joe, just going to the head with that one. Nigga, today gave my nigga his TV, bro. You know, I was fucking in Arizona. Nigga, some Bay niggas here, nigga. I was ass out, nigga. I know real, but you know, Papa Joe don't move like that, nigga. I had to stay with real Crips, Grape Street Crips, Peace to Night Owl. You know, niggas like that. Um, shit, VGL, Steve, Valley Gangsta Crip. You know, shit, Spider from 50s. It's a lot of niggas. We stayed in a fucking prison with Southerners. Nigga, first we was across the street with Northerners. Nigga, then they said they broke that shit up. We was across the street with Southerners. Nigga, it was just like, it was a fucking black thing. Nigga. You know, so, you know, how I move is like, look, man, especially in a situation like that, especially with my MO, I don't get, you know, when niggas ask me about it, I love it. But I just couldn't join for certain reasons, twos and fews. But when the paperwork go up like that, shit, for bad reasons or good reasons, nigga, my name is on the top of some motherfucking paperwork. Some jailhouse motherfucking paperwork. And that's why I like being in fucking California. And that's why it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? As a nigga alive, a nigga can still move like this. But I tell you what, if this was a fucked up ass town, really, well, it might be a fucked up ass town for Mackin. But like I said, it's a city of dope too. Too short talk all that pimping, but listen to the city of dope. And I was a real fucking D-boy back in the day. You know, and my perspective is dope boys always gonna have the money and dope boys always gonna run this town. You know, so that's a lot of the reasons I can do the shit I do. Not saying it's a stripe, not saying it's this and that. People glorify that shit. Look at 6ix9ine motherfucking ass. Nigga 6ix9ine in there singing all that. Nigga went from a rapper, that nigga singing doo-wops, Ashford Simpson shit. But the feds got it like that. These niggas are so stupid. Peace to Lil Wayne and Kanye West. Them niggas ain't gay. They made all them faggot ass niggas put dresses on, nigga. And these niggas, monkey niggas, do what I do. Fuck it. Now everybody got a fucking dress on. But this situation, I was talking about. Now I'm having 2, 3 conversations with myself and shit is kicking in. But, you know, I was talking about influential shit. And then this fucking city, and I'm not saying people are very influenced. So That's another reason my music is suppressed, and that's the reason I can be so dangerous at home. But I fucking totally learned how to not talk about the cattle ranch and calm shit down, and not you can't go around teaching people shit because people do the opposite. You know, I feel guilty. I got a couple little homeboys in jail. They went down for a case. I still feel guilty about the shit. Just the way, you know, I just you don't want to be in the street. You don't want to do shit, and you don't want to be responsible for nobody's shit. Cause even when people do shit by themselves, and you from a real set, nigga, you take responsibility for some of that shit sometimes, nigga. You know. So my obligation to God, when I sat here too, I'm gonna open up a fucking church by the time I'm 50 in Kansas. It'll be a little storefront. I don't give a damn. Maybe it'll last a week, maybe it'll last 2 weeks. That's gonna be my obligation to God. But you know what? Most likely it's gonna work. Because it's gonna be, you know, I'm no stranger there. My father's side of the family there. You can go to fucking archives. Like I went to the archives. They got this place right off of 10th, right downtown Kansas City, Missouri. You can find out where you from, your family from, all that shit. People are sneaky down south. If they don't like you, they'll fucking go to downtown, see who you are, and if you ain't a thin person, they'll fucking probably throw your ass out of there. You know, I got the fucking raw treatment when I went to fucking Kansas City, Missouri. Pieces of my cousin Derek Henderson, I say his name, is Square now. He known as Oaktown out there. Uncle Derek, I get this. You know, my cousin put down cold demos out there. My cousin don't even go to. My cousin live in Idaho somewhere, nigga. My cousin my age. Me and my cousin Derek, we was out here rocking like a motherfucker. Young as a motherfucker. 11, 12. You talking about some macking and some really getting it. Nigga, me and my cousin Derek, we was some cold motherfuckers, nigga. We was 12 years old. But it's like, I'm open to church. And I don't want to get too far off the subject, but it'll work. Pay my obligations to God, and then you sit here on the set. You know, at the end of the day, you know, people will be like, he mad, especially bras and shit. But look, man, sometimes I just can't do certain shit. Just like my Instagram, you know, I don't have feelings on people on the internet and shit, but I get tired of that shit too. You know, I like everybody shit. Ooh, it's a whole new year, and I like everybody shit. I don't expect anything from anything, but it's like, look, man, certain bitches can have a certain amount of class about this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't even trying to knock your stupid ass or nothing like that, but goddamn, at least you can say thank you or fucking what does it take to, you know, I don't need none of that shit. I just watch people's behavior on the street and on the internet. And when the shit start imitating life too motherfucking much, it makes me feel weird. Like, you telling me I could have treated these idiots on the street just like I treat them on the internet and got some fucking results. And that's what insults me. Is that part, one of those parts of the matrix. We can't say people or, you know what I'm saying, this or that. Don't nobody cast judgment on no people. Especially I don't. Excuse me. But y'all getting the King Joseph exclusive again because it's an idiot in my rear view. But y'all don't want to get that type of exclusive. Oh, that's you know, playing games like he's Mexican or something. Like he's, you know, starstruck. And my fucking best friend was a Mexican. Mexicans, he racist. My fucking best friend, Ralph James, rest in peace, live right down the fucking street. His grandmother fixed the best tortillas in the morning, like some motherfucking pancakes. That shit was fucking crazy. You know, it's just, I'm a bad motherfucker because everything about me is the total opposite, and bitches go for that shit. Bitches will get a Joe test, especially when they move to this neighborhood. If they cute and shit, I'll talk to them and shit, and then I'll let somebody else get in their ear and watch them. If they flunk the Joe test, I will fucking, you never fucking, you know, for this shit. And it's a lot of motherfucker, I got a chains test, walk in the store, you know, count some chains, there's cute bra behind the rest. I don't give a fuck. You flunk these tests, especially these fucking financial tests. This is just, oh man. This is what it is. Like I say, I'm a fucking black bastard. But like I say, I don't fucking sell drugs no more. I don't do none of that shit. I carry a little tweed every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? That don't fucking even work because everybody know with me is motherfucking P's up. You know what I'm saying? Not to send my motherfucking self to the feds. Shit is the easiest motherfucking thing in the world. You know? Like I say, I'm just looking to make somebody happy. Most likely a fucking, hey Malik. Look, even, you know what I'm saying, it's sad. But like I say, it's a bunch of nice, very nice women where the fuck I live. I go down the street, it's Mizzou College. Bunch of very nice women. There's some nice women in California, but these bitches work all day. I don't go for no needle in a haystack. I don't drink. I don't go to the club. You see me, I'm moving in the daytime around sober women with jobs, this and that and that and this, that and that and that and this. You know, I don't move like that. I don't move in Starbucks. You know, I drink. Y'all know with me and my coffee habit worse than my weed habit. You know, I don't. You know, I don't go in Starbucks for that. You know, I don't. You know, at certain places I go handle business, and like I say, you know, I expect women to be women, but when it ain't no women out, you can't expect women to be women. So you don't even say that, but like I say, maybe I'm gonna go just a total hour, 59 minutes or something, because when I see other people videos, oh shit, it's a 59-minute video. Is that fucking 59 minutes make it look very interesting? And look, is that the moon? The moon came up right over my fucking sunroof. Wow. Alright. Like I say, I ain't gonna turn my light on. Let me see, I can turn my car light on. My car is, I still ain't got the fucking thermostat fixed on this fucking car. I got all type of bills. I drive this car back and forth to the store. I got the adapter hooked up to this motherfucker. I mean, a real fucking power adapter. You know, I ain't gonna even fuck with that backlight because that look crazy. Hey, Uncle Kurt. Let's see, there go Uncle Kurt right there. You know, one of old school finest. You know, it's just a jungle out here. You never know who the fuck be walking around East Oakland right by your motherfucking car. You wouldn't have no fucking idea if you wasn't from here. But like I say, I had to come home, handle my business. But let's talk about the broads. End of 2017. I even put this in a rap song. I'm in fucking Rita. My celly, was he a cop blocker or he was a cool ass nigga? So, how did I see the broad ass at first? I don't fucking know. Let me see. If you a real nigga, if you a real motherfucking man, you's a real motherfucking piece up, and you been to jail enough times, and they torture you, put them thick ass bras in there. All the broad gotta do is put on the uniform and just be a sexy ass broad. But this wasn't even a police broad. There was a couple of police broads on my line when I was there at the end of oh, the motherfuckers arrested me, Jack London Square. I forgot to tell you that. I had my little jury on. We was gonna talk about jury. So who the fuck was my celly, blood? Because I don't even be getting down or talking to no bras or nothing like that. I must have had a cool ass celly, but anyway, I went to go talk to a psychiatrist because I was playing a nutty role. And it was a black bra with a ponytail. The last time I was there, they gave me a cool white bra. She had some pretty eyes and shit. I was flirting with her, but it wasn't nothing like that. So, they gave me the black psychiatrist. I went out there. I didn't talk too much crazy off the wall shit. But when she came to my cell, she came back to my cell on some bullshit with some frivolous paperwork. No, I think she got up and I saw her booty. And she was one of them cool looking girls, but she had a big old booty. And I was like, God dang. So she came back up to my cell with some frivolous paperwork, but she had a male CO. One thing about male CO, you gotta get the right CO, because they don't give a fuck. They most likely fucking them bros. I don't know, but some COs is cool. So, but he wasn't going for it though, because the bro come up there with some frivolous ass paperwork, and then she give me the pen and she tried to touch my hand, but I'm thinking it's a setup. So, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't, I don't really know how the broad knew I'd be on 98th. But, like I say, it was good. It was cool. It was a cool experience and all that shit. But I be smoking weed and find a way to fuck shit off. That ain't coming back. That is not coming back. But when I got out of jail, this shit always happened to me, but that's why I don't like talking about jail or nothing like that, because fucking around with me, it's gonna end up, let me turn my motherfucking light on. It's gonna end up with a broad. Niggas get laid in motherfucking jail, just like it's drugs in jail. You will get some pussy in jail, probably faster than you'll get on the motherfucking street. Alright? I got some angry motherfuckers. I'm a black motherfucking bastard. And you know what? I'm gonna put this bitch on blast. I didn't get to fuck Miss Wynn at Mill Creek, but she let me stick my finger in her motherfucking pussy in the rotunda, and then the bitch gonna write up some frivolous ass paperwork when I was in the cell with my Pittsburgh homie Larry Waters. That part. So that's the only punk bitch I put on blast. But when I was in Arizona, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy. Had a 2-piece, nigga, going for a 3-piece. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We was acting a fool, nigga. Alright, this a couple of minutes. My nigga Capone was a rip from somewhere. Cool, light-skinned nigga. We was in Arizona from '09 to 2012. It was a Mexican broad I did not like in there. I came out on the tier. She was a faggot-ass CO bitch. We was at Red Rock. I swear to God, we was working in the kitchen. Capone like, I'm finna go see my bitch over here in the building. Nigga, I swear to God, it was this shitty-ass Mexican bitch. Nigga, I'm doing the ice. Capone in there on the broad. They kissing. I look up. It's a male CO looking right at they motherfucking ass. And I tried to say something and tip him off, and the bitch was busted. I didn't feel good about that. But if I wasn't there and would have heard she got fired, I would have felt good. And then there's this punk-ass black bro we did not like. Fuck it with the baskets. You know what I've said? It goes down. It goes down. It fucking goes down. What was my Palo Alto pod today with the long ass dreads? We was in there rocking. My village pod, Feel from the Ville with Ye from 6'5" and Feel from 6'9". Then we was in there. We was rocking though. Then I knocked a thick one in Arizona in 2012. I had my own cell for months. Nigga, I swear to God. Thick ass. I thought she was white. Some Mexican bros look white. She like, can I use your speaker? But shit, this shit go on all the time. It ain't like I'm giving jailhouse niggas no game, but I give jailhouse niggas some information to knock abroad. She like, can I use your speaker? I swear to God, she had a big old ass like a motherfucker. I didn't have my glasses yet, but see, I know a trick. I used to sit at the door and act like I was jacking off, but I ain't stupid enough to be jacking off. So after bitch looked down, I know she liked me, right? So I couldn't even, nigga, without my glasses. Look at this shit. Look at old brown eyes without the glasses, y'all. I could walk around like this and I couldn't see nobody monkey shit and wouldn't even care. That's how God designed it. I just choose to deal with y'all. So I had a celly named Tony, youngster. So when I get my glasses, boom, I can see everything. Oh, then it was this. We in fucking Zona. We in Eloy, Arizona, nigga. The Arizona bras is fucking off the hook with it. So, I swear to God, on Christmas, they gave us a big ass bag of canteen. We was overcrowding for California. I had a fucking PlayStation in my cell, bro. My celly had an Xbox. We used to sit there and fucking play each other like we used to be on lockdown playing 15 quarter Maddens and shit. I mean, goddamn. But that was one time I went to the bad place and I listened. Got my GED. Education was key. But so with that, nothing come out of it. Matter of fact, that's my partner Kurt. So last year, let me see. Now let's rewind 2018. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling a little package. I'm doing this and that, but I'm always looking for some chicks. I got some legitimate shit. I'm not going out. Ain't nobody calling me. I guess they get my Instagram and they saying this nigga crazy. That must be the thing, right? So one day it's raining. I'm not even thinking about slut boxes, right? This tall broad. Look, this is my neighborhood. This is fucking nigga. I'm hiding in the ghetto where I'm at right now. Ain't nothing potentially supposed to be over here. Nigga, it's a sign at the light saying it's a pimpin' ass nigga named Papa Joe, you know, from this neighborhood. Go that way, nigga. It's a big ass sign pointing at 98th and Empire, nigga. I swear to God. It's, you know, it's like giving a shark a fucking electric vote. Like if bitches come looking for me over here, you know the government got electric votes at the light. Zzz, the bitch just gotta run, nigga, or she gets no government shenanigan coonberry treats, right? So it's raining, blood. Bitch come down the street, 6 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a fucking headmaster. Potential go.com, right? And she looking kind of fucked up. Like somebody just threw the bitch out the house. I don't know. One thing I do know, I've been on the street long enough to know, and I sold enough bullshit to know a bitch who fuck with dope. So my flirting ass, of course, I get on her helmet instantly. I don't even... See, this is one thing about me, and this was what women know about me. I can be shitty as a motherfucker, right? I can pass 10 women. But after you fine enough and you flirt with me enough, I can't help but see you. And I'm fucking gonna have to flirt with you, right? So she like, hey, how you doing? Ooh, nice broad. She's smart enough to be flirting with me. You know what I'm saying? I got her on my turf. She in trouble. It's raining. She like, look, I just want to get out the rain. You got a car. Woo. Man, this is why I'm surprised I even get any fucking cash out the broad. Well, you know, I like head. So I say, look, man, I didn't have $1 in my pocket. I had a bank account. I probably had $12, $13. I ain't ashamed. I even clean that out sometime. Well, from my remembrance, I didn't. Cause you know why? I probably didn't have no cash or no bargaining chips. Cause I said, you can't get my car unless you give me some head. You know, females see all this chocolate. You know what I'm saying? This is like, you know what I'm saying? It would be the smart thing to do. Would fucking go for the chocolate or grab the fucking pipe. And I would respect you like a fucking 100% more. But after you just passed up like a zombie, this is fucking, you're not even a woman or a fucking human. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. I wish so many men wouldn't come up fucking try to rub against my pipe out there. Fucking Bay Area or wherever I go. Like, these niggas be having car accidents and shit. Especially when I moved back to Missouri. Come on, these niggas had car accidents in California. I'm the fucking most famous, unfamous person in the world, bro. So, you know, it's raining. Now I'm about to shake the bro because I don't give a fuck about no sex. I'm on the move. I think I had a package or two. So, what happened was, she like, look, man, I can give you some head. I don't believe you got a car. Man, this car been through so much. It's a goddamn shame. Look at the moon coming over there. So I took her to this car. This the gangster car. I can't pay nobody to get in this one. But bro, getting this one, you see a bro in the Acura, it's gangster. That's why I'm trying to get my Volvo fixed. The Volvo was attracting a lot of shit. So the bro get in the car, you know what I'm saying? She playing around at first. I damn near want to kick the bro out of my car and shit because, like I say, I had better things to do. So I had like 3-4 ounces. Somehow I hit the glove compartment. Like, so hella weed fell out, 3-4 ounces of weed from the cannabis club. I guess that impressed her. You know, but in back of my mind, I'm like, this bitch, you know, maybe she off Gaddafi. I'm like, I hope she ain't fucking with that coke shit. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what I do. You know, for some reason, the bro kick it all day. She started talking some Social Security shit. This what threw me off. Oh, I'm on that Social Security shit. All I gotta do is go downtown and woo, but I stay with this dude. My green ass. Was this the first potential? I think this was the first potential goal since I came back. Let me see. What the fuck? Something blinked. I think it was the first potential goal when I came back. So I'm like, and my ass did it hella sloppy because I didn't give a fuck. You know, I was hungry, so I'm like, look, all you gotta do is do this and that and that and this, right? So we took a walk. You know what I'm saying? From 9-8 down the burger, shoulder the burger. You know, went to get some chips. That's when my partner C was working at the Shell. So my partner C like, goodness shit, what is he doing? So you know, like the next day, she cut. I forgot. You know what? I'm like, I wasn't even thinking about it, right? I'm glad I'm almost to hour because there's just too many zombies lurking around right now. I want to cut the light off. So I swear to God. So I wasn't even thinking about it, right? So I'm like, oh, this broad gone. At least she had some good head. You know, at least I kept my shit in my pants. So I think I came home like 1 in the morning. I was coming home. I hit Frisco. So I got my car. I never moved my car yet. I had just got back because I never moved my car, actually. It's still in the driveway. So I swear to God, I come home 1 in the morning. This bitch sitting on my car, in front of my car, like she a trophy. Like Back to the Future. You know how the broad was like on Back to the Future and shit at the end? So we got in the car and shit. She started playing games. You know what I'm saying? So this bitch pull out some motherfucking dope. So at least she was keeping the shit 1,000 though. You know, at least she wasn't hiding the shit. So she like, I want to sleep in your car. You know, I got some money and shit. Woo, woo, woo. So I've been hella sensitive about my car. I've been thinking about my car since I fucking came back. So I'm like, you can't sleep in my car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So the bitch took a couple of toots. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She had like she gave me some. She broke me. It wasn't nothing to brag about. She broke me off a couple of hundred. I got happy. So I'm like, I'm finna turn the light off for these last 2 minutes. All right. So she gave me a couple of hundred. I got happy, right? So so I'm like, look, let's walk down. Let's walk down Hagenberg. You know what I'm saying? So I want to take her back to the track. I'm like, she gave me a couple of hundred. So this dumbass broad, I swear to God, but she's a black cute ass broad. She's fucking thinks she's doing fucking heroin and she got a fucking bubble. This bitch got, oh god man, this bitch got a crystal bite. So this is a definite no Daffy, definite no. So I'm like, let's take a walk, cause I wasn't touching nothing back then. Fuck that. So we take a walk. I want to take her through the little cut in the creek where the Arabs be, where she can just bounce out on the Uber niggas. This bitch gets scared. She don't want to walk through the creek. She like, look, I give you one. I got $150 more. Then she must have been so spooked off the dope. She probably thought I was gonna rob her dumbass or something. Let me try to turn this light on. That light ain't gonna fucking work. Alright, yeah, she was so idiotified and spooked, she probably thought I was gonna rob her dumbass. But that was just one episode. Should I pull up another video, a better video, a part 2 of the slut boxes of 2018? I probably should, because I said I was gonna hit that 59. But what happened was, she gave me a couple of hundred. I went shopping for her. She got too high, and I got tired. I saw her in Starbucks. Hey, there go Kurt. That's ironic, because Kurt even saw the broad break me off. That's my partner, because Kurt was like, my partner Zeke back pimping. He was like, the bitch broke him off 200. Right there in back of Starbucks. Love the shit out my partner Kurt. He can vouch for that story. But you know what? I think I'm going to come back with a 2018 Slutbox story. Alright, hope y'all watch it.